Diles, what's up, jammers? Yes, welcome back to another video.
Every time we step onto the scene, girl, it's a movie. All these cameras flashing, girl, they love us like we Lucy. Can we catch a vibe underwater like jacuzzis? Cause I wanna put you in some newly, truly. I just wanna give you everything. The way you put it on me, girl, I'm talking wedding rings. I wanna upgrade, you know, settle in. Let me try to put you on to better things. A better you makes a better me.
What's up, jammers? Welcome back to another video. But before we get started, I want to thank Kara for partnering up with me for today's video. All right, you guys, so this is Kara, and I want to talk to you guys about who they are. So they are a wellness brand that helps you maintain your health goals by customizing a vitamin plan that helps you feel your best today and also long term. And one of the reasons why I went with Care is they are a high quality product, and all of their products are formulated with good for you, clean ingredients that are backed by science, and they are super transparent about all the research and sourcing behind each one of their products. Your recommendations come in daily, individually packed packets like these, and these are perfect for getting back into your routine. Another great thing that I really love about Care is their online quiz. Care's in-depth 5-minute online quiz asks you questions about your diet, your lifestyle, and health concerns to help you with any specific wellness goals. Care's holistic online quiz is like getting a one-on-one consultation with a nutritionist without ever having to leave your house. And you can also follow the experts' recommendations, or you can also adjust them anytime. And what you receive is totally up to you. So celebrate the little victories by making your health a priority. And you also make it super easy with Care. So now let me show you the packaging that it comes with. It does come with this little cute pamphlet book, and it says made for Anita. Like I said, they are specially recommended for you. This is what I will be taking prenatals, because a lot of you guys know I just gave birth to Aiden, so I am taking prenatal vitamins, some calcium, fish oil, and also a probiotics for immunity. So this is what the packaging looks like, you guys, and like I said, they are individually wrapped, all your vitamins. So you just pull one out a day, you take it, and there you go, you have all of them all in one packet. Makes it super convenient, super easy, and that way you're not forgetting, scrambling all over your pantry trying to find all your vitamins. They're all here in one packet. You just grab some water and take all of them, which makes it super convenient. Okay, you guys, so I want to show you guys how these little packets are. So as you guys can see, it does have your name, just because that's how you know that they are customized for you, depending on what your health goals are that you entered on the quiz. And the vitamins are here, which I'm going to be taking 7 of them. Like I said, we have fish oil, the prenatals, and vitamin D. But this is how it looks like, and I love how it has little quotes, and it has little questions, little challenges, so it kind of motivates you. It's really cool to wake up in the morning and being able to see something positive and help you kind of like and be grateful and you know, get your mind going, because I just gave birth again to Aiden. I do need all the energies, I need all the vitamins that my body can get. So if you guys want to take 50% off your first Care of order, go to takecareof.com and use my code JAM50.
What's up, jammers? Welcome back to another video. Today is just Aiden and me for a little bit until Anita comes back from dropping off her mom. It's just me and this cutie patootie. Who's that, Papa? Who's that, puppy? Is that Aiden? Is that Aiden, puppies? Yeah. Today, Aiden is officially 1 month old. I just finished taking some photos of him right now, which you guys, by the time that you guys see this video, they would have already made it to social media, to our Instagram. And if you guys are not following us, our Instagrams are down below in the description. But yeah, today is just me and this cutie until Anita's mom, until Anita comes back. So tell him, Aiden, tell him, I'm 1 month old today, you guys. I'm 1 month old. I'm super active. Diles, what's up, jammers? Yes, welcome back to another video. Okay, so I'll see you guys right now as soon as Anita gets back. What's up, jammers? Welcome back to another video.
So you guys, today Mila's not here. Aiden is
sleeping in his swing.
he's in his swing.
In and out of sleep.
Yeah, I think we put him down, but I think he's gonna wake up soon, or he's awake, but he's just listening to us. And Mila left with my mom. She's with my mom, so it's just us solos today.
Yeah, so one of the things that
weird.
it feels super weird, honestly. Even earlier when she left to go drop off her mom, she left Aiden just with me. That was like the first time that we've been just ourselves.
Were you freaking out?
No, I mean, he's my son. I feel like if it was somebody else's child, I probably would have.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, where you at?
But yeah, you guys. So today is the video that we're gonna be reacting to our delivery.
Yes.
Our labor and delivery, and we're also gonna be inserting some raw clips that obviously we didn't show on our
on the labor and delivery video.
So if you guys want to watch all those unseen clips, and
this is the one,
and we're gonna talk to you guys about kind of what really happened as the video goes on, because there was a lot of things that were actually happening at that moment that you know, we didn't include it in there, or we didn't talk about it. So as we're going, I'll tell you guys.
Yeah, and I also too left out a lot because there was a lot of screaming. Everybody was like, oh, you know, she has such a smooth delivery. And even though she did, like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, even the nurses there were like, wow, like, you know, you made it look easy. But there was a lot of stuff that I left out because I didn't know what she was gonna be comfortable with, like, being out there, right? So the majority of the stuff that I put was kind of like what I thought was okay, and it was pretty much like the last part of the actual birth. I'm actually, my heart's pumping right now, like kind of reliving it, like.
And you guys, I still haven't watched.
Yeah, she still hasn't seen any of the raw footage at all. I have not seen
the only thing that I've seen is basically what you guys
saw on the
vlog. So this is gonna be my first time watching it too.
Yeah, so don't mind me, you guys, if I'm looking down. It's because we have the laptop right here. I'm gonna be playing the clips. I'm gonna also be placing them somewhere around here so that you guys can see what she is seeing as she's reacting and talking about it. I'm honestly scared because, like, if you guys don't remember, I actually felt like I was gonna throw up when I was
after everything.
Yeah, because there was just so much adrenaline going on inside of me because I was worrying about her, like knowing that, because I guess in my mind I knew that she didn't get epidural, so I knew that pain was like existent, you know what I mean? Like I remember, yeah, I remember last time when you took your epidural, obviously I knew you were in pain, but I knew that you used to have the epidural, so that kind of helped
like
with the pain.
Yeah.
But this time it was like you were feeling 100% of everything, and then Aiden was over here crying. Like it was just a lot.
It was so much. Like nurses were going back and forth, and it was a lot.
This is right before I stepped out to go to the bathroom.
So I was getting a contraction there. And the reason why you guys hear me kind of like screaming, not screaming, but kind of going like that, it was because my doula, like a vaca, yeah, it was because my doula was saying that it helps with like contractions, because sometimes you get so tense, you tend to fight it. So she was like saying, like, don't fight it off, just go, woo, you know, like breathe them out, say your you kind of have to say your vowels. One of those words, like one of those vowels you have to take, and that actually was helping me. I felt like it was helping my contractions go a lot smoother. Yeah,
and by this point we're maybe
I was already probably like 10 minutes before I actually gave birth.
So I was just trying to comfort her as much as I could. I knew nothing that I was doing was, you know, gonna change anything, but at least I didn't feel like useless, you know what I mean?
So that was when I got out of the bathtub, because I started feeling a lot of pressure, and I felt like I needed to use the restroom. And keep in mind, you guys, I was drinking a lot of water because I was getting really thirsty. My lips felt really dry, so I kept drinking a lot of water. So that's why I kept going to the restroom. And at that time, I started feeling pressure, but I thought it was because I had to poop, and I didn't know it was because Aiden's head was basically already there trying to come out, and I thought I had to poop. So that's why I went to the toilet, and then from there I went and I sat on the edge of the bed, which is what you guys are seeing there.
I literally gone to the restroom because I needed to poop, and the room was like filled with nurses, and like they had a door.
So the last clip that you guys saw was pretty much before he stepped, like probably like 2 minutes before he stepped to the bathroom. And there was only my doula and one nurse. And the minute he stepped out and he came back, he like immediately just turned on the camera, which is what you guys are seeing.
Yeah, because I knew she was gonna be so mad at me if I didn't record it, you know what I mean? But anyways, the reason why I didn't go to the bathroom here is because even though we had a door, there was like a curtain on one where a wall should have been. So technically anybody that can walk in or anything could like see me, you know? So I was like, I'm not about to poop, you know, there. But literally as soon as I'm like in the bathroom, like maybe like 2 minutes.
Not even, I feel like it was
you know what's funny, because like I heard the double doors open and I was like, they're coming for me. Like, you know how like when before you can go into the labor, there's that door? I was like, I had a feeling in my gut. I'm like, they're coming for me. Like, I just know it, like it's time. And literally like I'm just like staying quiet and I just don't. She's about to give birth. So she's like, or
what did she say?
I forget, something like that. She was like hey, she's about to give birth. And I'm like, okay, I'm going. I just got up real quick and started walking straight into the room. And as soon as I walk into the room, everybody is already there.
Like, you know, the midwives, the nurses,
your doula.
As soon as he left, I hear the door close behind him, and that's when I start getting a contraction. And like probably like a few seconds into my contraction, there's like a big gush of water that just comes out. But I was sitting on top of, like, you know how they have at the hospitals like those kind of like a blanket, but it's like a diaper. I was literally sitting on the edge of the bed with one of those underneath. So when my water broke, like when I felt that gush, the whole diaper thing absorbed it. So the nurses, one of the nurses was just like typing, you know, she was just doing her thing, and my doula was like on this side just, you know, kind of watching me. And when I was having the contraction, I was just like, ooh. And then that's when I felt the gush go like boom. And then I was like, oh my god, I was like, my water broke. And then they were like, no, it didn't, like it's okay, you're, you know, because they couldn't see anything because the diaper absorbed it. And so she was like, no, there's nothing. And I was like, no, I was like, my water broke. And then like she was like, let me see. And then so she starts feeling, and like I had water dripping down my legs on the floor. And that's when they were like, oh my god, like, you know, and they're like, don't push. And I was like, I need to push. So I started feeling like I just had to poop really, really bad. Like I had to take the biggest ever. I'm not kidding. Like, you know, when you have, but you feel like you're constipated, like you know it's there but you can't take it out. That's literally how I felt. And I was just like, oh my god, like, am I gonna poop my pants? Like, I feel like I'm gonna poop. You know, I don't know if this is Aiden trying to come out, but I was like, I need to poop. And they were like, no, like, don't, just wait, we're gonna go call him. And I just see the nurse like leaving, and then the other nurse was like, my doula was like she ran outside trying to call the midwives. And I just, like, the whole time I had my eyes closed because the pain was like, there was a lot of pressure down there, that I just had my eyes closed, that I don't even know who came in, who came out. Like, it was just,
I think at that point you just like zoned out everyone.
I did. I didn't even know you were where you were. The minute I saw your shoes like come in, I was like, okay, like,
now
he's here. Now I can literally push, because I didn't want to push because he was in there. I was like, I am not about to give birth to my son and him not be there, you know? Babe, I'm like literally sweating watching this. Because I remember.
I'm like, how the heck did we get to this point?
I swear I do not remember it.
I don't remember anybody of these people.
Well, it's because they were doing, like I said, they were doing a shift. They were changing shifts, so all of our old nurses, they were gone.
Oh man, that goes, I just like reliving it again.
I just remember my doula, and honestly, I didn't even know where she was until I watched our vlog, when I was like, oh, she was actually back here. See, I don't even remember them setting up all the
stuff.
I
don't remember any of this either.
Wow.
So right there, they were just checking the baby's heartbeat just to make sure that he was.
See, everything. I don't even remember that. I don't remember them checking the baby's heartbeat. Okay, so there, I remember the midwife asked me, like, how do you want to push?
my adrenaline was kicking at this point.
At that moment, you guys, it just felt so good to push. Like, I was just like, I just want to push, because the minute that I was pushing, it felt so good. Like, I was like, okay, whatever makes the contractions feel less, like, I just want to push. I think I should have pushed, maybe doing a squat or in the bathtub, because it would have probably made it easier for me. But I don't know why I just wanted to just lay down. I was like, I just want to lay down. Oh my god. Thank God Aiden's my last one, you guys.
I know.
I sound like a cat screaming.
And that was like one of the main reasons why I didn't want to like put too much, because I was like, that's a very, very vulnerable moment.
It is.
You know?
It is. But you know what? I mean, I honestly don't mind sharing it, just because it's like I mean, all women go through that. Our body was literally meant to give birth. You know, like, your body's meant to carry a whole human and give birth naturally. You know, I mean, back in the day, they didn't have epidurals. So it's just like a normal thing. I feel like even there, I was like, I don't even care. You're like literally just with your legs open, you know, just like get the baby out.
I'm gonna fast forward it a bit,
because this is just number
804.
Okay. So when you guys
Do you
hear
want me
me,
to pause it?
yes. So when you guys hear me say it hurts, it's because if you guys have heard the Ring of Fire, it literally is the Ring of Fire. Like, it felt so good when I was pushing, but the minute that I started feeling like, Jose was saying that it was when I was saying it hurts, is because his head was coming out already. So I literally felt like somebody was putting a fire like on my vagina. Like, literally somebody was setting me on fire. Like, that's how it felt. And at one point, I'm like saying, like, it hurts, I can't, like, yeah. I literally felt like I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I was already so tired, and not just that, but the pain was so excruciating that I was like, I can't do it. Like, I just can't. I literally felt my like I was gonna die. Like, I was just like, I'm not even gonna, I can't.
Yeah, for me, I was super worried, because like, she's so petite that I'm like, she's literally like dead ass giving birth to our son right now, like natural. You know what I mean? I
was just saying, like, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. But then I was like, okay, well, what's gonna happen now? You know, like, I'm already here. There's no way I can get an epidural. Like, I just need to do it. You know, and you guys are gonna see right now. They had a mirror. I mean, you can see they have a mirror there. And I guess they do it to kind of like motivate you, but like I said, the whole time I had literally, my eyes were just shut. Like, I just had them closed. So when I was saying like I can't, I remember Jose telling me like, babe, like, you can see his head or something like that. And
yeah, because sorry to interrupt you, but that's kind of what I felt that was gonna motivate her, because she was already yelling like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't. Like, it hurts. Like I want, like, I forgot what she was saying, but it was basically just like, I can't do this anymore. So in my mind, I'm like, if I tell her that he's almost out, she's gonna feel like, okay, like we're at least we're making progress, because obviously, you know, I'm sure she couldn't tell how far, you know. Exactly. It was just, all she felt was pain, and she didn't know how much longer that she was gonna feel that pain. So
that's exactly what I was thinking.
In my mind, when I saw like his little hair, I was like, okay, like, he's literally right there. And I remember with Mila, when I saw her hair, it was like instant after that, you know. So I was like, okay, babe. I was like, babe, like, we're almost there. Just like, she literally pushed 2 or 3 more times, and he was there.
Who was telling me, Anita?
I think
Doula. Because I kept saying I can't. So she's like, Anita, listen to me, Anita. You know, she's trying to stay in my head. Wait, is his head there or no? Oh, is that his little hand?
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's him already. Look.
I'm surprised my legs weren't even shaky.
I know, that's true. I think it would have happened if you would have had the epidural, then that probably would have happened, because I remember with Mila you did have that. You were shaking a lot. Yeah. Here, like she has already put in Aiden on top of her. Like, what did you feel right there?
Honestly, like the minute after that ring of fire, once that happened, like once it happened and Aiden came out, like I just felt like a gush of water, like, you know. And the minute they laid him on me, like it's so crazy when they say like the pain is gone. Like I did not feel any pain whatsoever. When I started feeling pain was when they started cleaning me and stitching me up, because obviously I didn't have any medicine.
Literally, as soon as he came out, he looked so much like Anita, like so much.
I remember you saying he looks exactly like you.
So they asked me like, Dad, do you want to cut the umbilical cord? And I'm like, of course. Look, see, I didn't even put this on the vlog. Look, you can't really see it, but that's me there, like, yeah, cutting the umbilical cord. And I couldn't do it because it's like chewy.
I don't even remember you cutting it, to be honest. Oh, because I was just looking at it in there.
So there, I cut it. I don't remember like her patting me in the back. Honestly, our doula, we love you so much. You're always gonna be a part of our life. She was the sweetest,
so
you know.
Sweet. Like I said, like I told her, I was like, honestly, I don't think I would have gone through the whole delivery if it weren't for you. And to be honest, you guys, going in there, the whole time during my whole pregnancy, my midwife kept telling me, like, you know, I want you to try it without an epidural. Like, I think you can do it, just because with my daughter, with Mila, I went to 7.5 centimeters without the epidural. So she's like, honestly, I think you can do it. She's like, if you went that far with your daughter, she's like, I honestly think you're gonna be able to do it. She's like, and you know, we're gonna provide a doula, and like, you know, they motivate you. They have the doula is meant to like tell you, like, you can do it. When you're about to give up, she tells you can do it. You can do it.
It's really like what a trainer is to
like in a gym
or like a motivational speaker, you know.
Exactly. So when I was at the hospital, I remember the doctor kept telling me, she's like, do you want me to call your doula? And I was like, no, I don't want a doula. Like, because in my mind I was afraid that once a doula comes in, I was like, damn, like they're probably gonna force me to you know, have it without an epidural.
Yeah.
So I was like scared. I'm like, the minute, you know, someone comes here, then I'm gonna feel like I'm obligated to give birth without an epidural, which obviously it's not the case. Like, if you can't handle the pain, they did tell me, like, if you can't handle it, like whatever it is, we'll just, you know, walk across the room, give you an epidural, and that's it. So
yeah, basically they try to encourage you to go natural because it's less stress on your body. So you recover a lot faster.
So there's a lot of more benefits. So I really appreciate her, and she was so sweet. And she, even after I gave birth, like a week later, she reached out to me. She was like, hey, how are you guys doing? Is there anything that you need? Can I help you with something? And just recently, like like a few days ago, I reached out to her, and you know, she's giving me resources. She's just keeping up with Aiden, and she actually watches our YouTube channel. She's like, you know, I'm going to be watching.
So hopefully she watches this, and we love you.
Yes, we love you, Meredith.
So this is where I bring up the camera close so you guys can see a little baby Aiden. See right here, she was like, oh, it hurts. I'm like,
it was so
hard.
Painful, you guys. Like, I wanted to enjoy my baby so much.
Look at him. He looks so much like you right now.
And keep in mind, you guys, my head was literally like this, so I couldn't really see him. It was so hard for me to get a good view at him, and then all the pain that was going on because they were stitching me, and like I said, I was feeling every single thing. So I was like, can you guys give me something down there to numb me? Because
and they ended up doing that. Look at him.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him.
I don't remember.
Look at him, baby. He was already wide awake as soon as he came out. Alright, so in this clip right here, it's like he was getting... I hated this part because they were checking his temperature. And obviously, like with babies, instead of throwing it in the mouth or under the shoulder, they put it in their butt. So I was like my
Oh,
baby.
is that why he was
Yeah,
crying?
yeah. I was like,
know.
oh, I was like my baby boy. Like, you know, I felt so bad for him. I don't know if she was new or whatever, but she did it like twice. Like, I don't know if, look, see right there, she like puts it down, she gets another one, and then she does it again. And I was just so mad at that. I was like, my boy, you know.
I
was like,
didn't even know that.
so I was just trying to hold his hand. So that like immediately spiked up my adrenaline even more.
That's when you started getting sick.
Yeah, that's when I started getting like.
And you guys, I was laying down because they were keeping me, stitching me, so I had no idea what was going on. And
yeah, and then Anita was in the background like getting stitched up. So I'm like, my head is like in two different places. Like I'm seeing him like, you know, go through that, and then her like, you know, it was just a lot. Right there, that, yeah, literally right there, right where it cuts. That's when I'm like, I started feeling it, and I was like, I had never felt that way.
It was crazy because I was just gonna say that, like, when I was laying down and he stopped recording and he looked at me, he was pale, you guys. When I say pale, like he was pale, his lips were like, usually he has like, you see how he has like pink lips? When I saw him, they were like pale, and his face was just like, and I looked at him and I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, no, like you wanted to say yes, but then you were like,
because I legit felt like I was gonna like,
yeah, you were like,
throw up.
Yeah, you're like, I just feel like I want to throw up, and I was like, and I started getting worried because I was like, I feel like he's gonna faint.
Yeah. I think you told the nurse.
Yeah, at that time, like I wasn't feeling any more pain because they put some medicine to kind of numb me, so I wasn't feeling any more pain at that moment. So I was like, I was just kind of staring at him, and I'm like, the minute then you went and sat down.
Yeah, they brought me a chair. They're like, you want to sit down? And I was like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah, you were like, I'm okay, but then I saw you sitting down, and then I told her, I'm like, he's not feeling good, like he's not okay. I'm like, I think he's gonna pass out. And she was like, oh no, like sit down, like can we get you some juice or something like that? And that's when
they brought me some orange juice. So this clip right here is when they're weighing him. Oh my God, king. He weighed in at 6 pounds 2.8 ounces.
Almost 3 ounces.
Almost 3 ounces.
He was so tiny. And then I think she measured him, and she was saying that he
kept getting scared. That's why I was trying to hold his hand. I feel like that's the hardest part when it comes to like the whole like being still at the hospital, that they're always waking them up, they're always like checking up on them, stuff like that. Like I know that it's like for their own good, but as a parent it just kind of makes you feel like you can't do anything to like quote unquote protect your child, you know. They're like, he's like all nice and asleep and warm and comfy, and they come, they like take off the blanket, take off his clothes,
they make him
put
bleed,
him in the scale, they like prick their toes, like they stretch them, like it's just a lot, you know.
You're just like, well, this time around it wasn't as bad as when you're a first time parent, because you don't know what to expect. You're just like don't do that to my kid, you know.
Yeah, here is like first time breastfeeding him. How did you feel?
Trying to get him. It was honestly like hard because he wasn't latching on to me. He couldn't like figure it out, as opposed to Mila. The minute like they put her on my boob, she went and she was just sucking it right away. So as you guys can see right there, like we were struggling to get him to latch on, and he was super sleepy too. He was a really sleepy baby. He kept trying to fall asleep, and the nurse kept telling him like, wake up, you know, you gotta learn how to latch. So this was a little hard, and I was getting concerned because I didn't know, you know, I mean, he's just a newborn. They still had, a pediatrician hasn't checked him, so I was like, oh my God, is there something wrong? Like, why is he not latching? Like, you know,
immediately like all your fears just started kicking in.
Yeah, and I'm like, is he okay? My baby. But I was telling Jose that at that moment my throat was hurting so bad because of all the screaming I was doing. I literally felt like I was screaming so loud that the whole hospital could hear me. But he's like, no, it wasn't that loud.
You know, it's funny. Somebody, what did that one person say?
Oh yeah.
Like this is like so crazy.
So when we first put out our labor and delivery video, there was a comment where this girl was like, she commented on our YouTube video, on our YouTube channel. She was saying, she's like, eres la YouTuber más llorona que
más gritona.
Más gritona. She's like que conozco, you know, like like eres bien exagerada or something like that. Something like that.
David Wins or something like that. Like basically saying like
that I was exaggerating.
Like, that she was exaggerating and she was like the most loudest person ever.
To
stuff
give
like
birth,
that. Like,
you know, and I was like, okay, like, have you given birth without a damn epidural? Do you know how painful it is?
It's like, and anybody who gives birth screams. Exactly, like, come on, like, now, you know. Okay, so that's pretty much all we have for today. It's funny because Anita and I kind of went on a rant already on this video, but you guys are not going to see it until, you know, whether it's the next video or the following one. We kind of deep dive a little bit as to who we are, because I felt that we're really going into the subject to where it was just going to be a whole separate video. So if you guys do see us with the same clothes as we were wearing on the following video, now you guys know why. But I'm excited for you guys to watch that, because you guys are really going to get a deep dive as to who we are, where we come from, what we've done to kind of position ourselves in a place where, you know, through our work, we are going to be where we want to ultimately be, where we're trying to get to, what we're trying to achieve, and how we want to document our journey to share it with you guys, but most importantly to be able to share it with our children, so that they have a whole log of things that we did together. Like 5 years from now, we're gonna look back, we're gonna be like, dang, I remember when we used to live at this tiny apartment, and look at us now. Or like, dang, like, you know what I mean?
Things like memories, you know?
Yeah, like we're gonna have a whole gallery documented of things that we did, exactly, and through our whole journey. So we're excited to share that with you guys, and
yeah, and we hope you guys enjoyed our reaction.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for all the love and support. It does not ever go unnoticed.
We're super grateful for all of you guys, like, honestly, like, and if you're new to our channel, welcome. We are the Jam family. Jose, Anita, Mila, and now we have another little baby, Aiden. So yeah, you guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're gonna have way more content. You know,
we have a lot of exciting things coming up.
Once
COVID is done. Obviously right now we're just trying to be as cautious as possible
with the newborn. So this is why we're doing a lot of sit down and talk videos, because there's really not much we can really do. So, you know, just bear with us, but we do promise that you're going to be seeing a lot of our little families, with our friends, just doing fun stuff, you guys. So stay tuned, subscribe, make sure you like, comment, share,
and if you haven't yet, shop Anita's merch. Link will be down below. We're almost sold out, so thank you guys so much for everything. We actually have a collab that we're gonna be doing together. This probably has been the first idea that we came up with when we originally wanted to launch merch, but we felt that Anita's collection took more importance, but I'm just excited. This one's gonna be
it's gonna be sick.
This one's gonna be dope. It's something that we've had in our mind for a little while, so we're excited to share that with you guys too. But again, we love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and support. Today's post notification shout out goes to
Ruth Alvarado.
Shout out to you, Ruth. She's here local from San Diego,
and has the same last name as you.
She has the exact same last name as I do. So shout out to you. If you want to be our next post notification shout out winner, make sure to like the video, turn your post notifications on, and comment done when done. Yeah. And that's it for today's video.
Alright,
we love you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Every time we step onto the scene, girl, it's a movie. All these cameras flashing, girl, they love us like we Lucy. Can we catch a vibe underwater like jacuzzis? Cause I wanna put you in some